What's going on, guys? GK Sports here, coming at you guys with a wrestling video. So, what we're gonna do? I got my brother here. We're just gonna talk about, basically what's just going on in WWE and everything like that. Raw, SmackDown, the pay-per-view. So, I've been watching wrestling all my life. I still love it. My brother been watching it. He still love it. He knew a lot about it. So, say what's up to him, Junior.
What's going on?
So we just gonna get right into it. Okay. So, Julie, we was talking about it before. The women's evolution. The first ever. First of all, no. First of all, how many people did you find out where it was gonna be?
No, I don't know where it's actually gonna be held, but it's gonna be on the WWE network, so everybody can watch it. But I don't know where. I don't even know if they decided the venue yet. So
okay, how many people think gonna show up?
It'll probably be sold out because it's the first women's pay-per-view and people want to support that and say, I went to the first WWE women's pay-per-view. Even though the first women's pay-per-view isn't like a groundbreaking thing, other wrestling companies have been doing it for years. It's just WWE is just
like who?
Evolve, and it's like, I forgot the name of the wrestling company, but it's a wrestling company that's like nothing but women. Like, period. And they've actually been doing pretty good for themselves. I think they're in Japan or something like that.
Okay. Well, that was my biggest fear. My biggest fear was like, shit, is anybody gonna show up to this thing? It's like, what if don't nobody? But yeah, it's probably gonna be packed. But honestly, I don't want to seem like mean or like misogynistic. I'm not trying to sit through all the characters are the same. They are the same. They write these women, the heels, they write the women in the exact same way. Like, all of them are just like...
And that goes to a big problem that people have been talking about. The WWE's writers, the writing room is nothing but men. And you're having them write for women, and they don't know how to. They barely know how to write for the men. So, what you think they're going to do with the women? Every bad female character, Alexa Bliss and Carmella, they all act like bad, like mean girls, like the movie. They all act like blonde and just so stereotypical. But the objective and the idea of
hold up. Headphone users beware. You loud.
For real?
Yes. Just talk normal. Just talk. My brother, he an actor, so I turned the video and he became somebody different. So I don't know. He a good actor though. Y'all gonna see him pretty soon. But shit, the thing about it is, the thing about it is, it's just like, okay, so the main event. Okay, so your perfect card, a card that you would want to see from the bottom to the top. Now, okay, our perfect card, the length is not 2 days like wrestling usually make their pay-per-views. So,
but it's gonna be long.
It's gonna be long. They're not gonna do the first women pay-per-view and not make it long.
It's gonna be a good 3.5, 4 hours.
I can't deal with that shit, man. I can't do that.
Let's start off with the fact that they're probably just gonna. You might as well have just named the show Ronda Rousey. She's gonna be all over it. So So who's she gonna fight in the main event? It's been rumors that they may do the 4 horsewomen of the MMA versus the 4 horsewomen of the WWE.
What you mean of MMA? What's the other women gonna be?
It's a female in NXT. She's the NXT Women's Champion. She's best friends with Ronda Rousey. Her name is Shayna Baszler. And I forgot the other 2 female names that were in the MMA 4 horsewomen, but it's Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, and those other 2 women versus Bayley, Sasha, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch. They're the 4 horsewomen of the WWE.
That's a brutal match.
That's been a rumor. Another rumor is they may have Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey, but I think they should save that for WrestleMania. But I mean, they want to sell tickets. I guess that's a big match. But all I know is, at the end of the day, Ronda Rousey is going to be in the main event of whatever they do.
Yeah.
Because not only is she the biggest female, she may be their biggest star, period.
Maybe
besides Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Yeah, because what was well, it wasn't necessarily surprising, but it was kind of surprising to me because a lot of fans like they kind of weird. So I thought when she came into the WWE, she wasn't gonna get a good reception. She has gotten a great reception
because they paid so much for her. They're doing what I know the WWE can do. They're making her character right. They're booking her right. They're booking her strong. She looks good every time she comes to the ring.
Yeah.
She's never made to look weak. She's never forced down your throat. They're organically making her look good.
And I hope they don't do. I mean, they're not gonna do it to her, but I'm just thinking about my girl like Asuka. Like they was doing so good with her, and then they
was doing good. Whatever they did on the main roster.
Then it's like they just stopped.
It ain't touched what she did in NXT.
Who did she end up losing to? The
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Okay, all right. Okay. And I'm okay with that. But it's like after that happened, it's like they was like, damn, it's over with.
Yeah, it's over.
So
Asuka is a pretty much nobody at this point.
So back to the card. Okay. So who would you prefer? Okay, well let's start off with the tag team because I think tag team is something that they do need to do. Various channels have been talking about it.
That there's going to be there may be a women's tag team championship.
Who would you want to be the champions though?
Who would I want or who do I think?
Who would you want to be the champions?
There's like all of the women factions are pretty terrible. But if I had to choose, the one that would make the most storyline sense would definitely be Bayley and Sasha. To have it pay off for something that we sat through a year of them doing absolutely nothing. But it would make sense if you were to make them the tag team champions.
Yeah.
But a women's tag team championship, their tag team division is just not strong enough for it. I don't think. Yeah.
So who you think they gonna give it to?
Probably Sasha and Bayley. Probably Sasha and Bayley, and then I feel like it's just gonna hop around. And then is it gonna be a tag team championship for each show, or is it just gonna be one for both shows?
But WWE, they haven't been doing that well as far as payoffs go. Like it seems like they build something up and then it don't pay. Like the Shinsuke and like I say, we was gonna start off talking about one thing, then we was gonna get off topic. I knew it was gonna happen, but that's just come from good conversation. Okay, so we gonna start that off. So we want to do the perfect card. So the perfect card. We'll start from the main event on and go backwards. So the main event for the women's, for the women's title, who would you want to see? You want to see
for the Raw Women's Championship, probably Ronda Rousey versus anybody that they can conjure up.
And who you think is gonna be?
Ronda Rousey versus probably Nia Jax. I think that they had the first match that they did was kind of it was hampered down because they wanted Alexa Bliss to win, so they didn't go all out. I would like to see them like go all out in a good match.
Okay, so as far as breakout, so this is my thing that I was worried about. Not worried about the most, but thinking about the most. Who's going to be besides Ronda Rousey, she wouldn't necessarily be a breakout performer because you expect her to, and maybe not necessarily Charlotte. I put Charlotte on a high pedestal, do you?
Yeah.
Maybe
she's up there with Ronda Rousey. Yeah. I mean, that's how the WWE view her.
Okay, so who you think going to be besides those two, who you think going to be like the breakout performance? Like, god dang, like she showed up.
This girl, I don't know if you know her or not, but her name's Ember Moon.
Ember Moon. Yeah, I know Ember Moon. Yeah,
she's really good from what I saw.
Yeah, she on the main roster now.
Yeah. She was really good at NXT. She was the NXT Women's Champion. Then she came to the main roster.
That's like a damn curse, though. NXT champion.
Being good at NXT, period.
It really is a curse because they bring you up here and they don't do shit with you.
Because I don't know if Vince McMahon has it out for Triple H. I don't know if there's just like because there's been rumors that Triple H has an issue with how Vince.
They were saying that they brought the Bullet, not the Bullet Club. It was a tag team that I was watching another channel and they said they brought that tag team over. And Vince brought them over here just to make them seem.
It might have been the Bullet Club. You talking about Carl Anderson?
Yeah, just to make them seem stupid. Just to make them seem like, yeah.
So their contract expires actually in January. Them Shinsuke and AJ Styles, and there's been rumors that all of them might leave and go back
And
to New Japan.
and Daniel Bryan. But look, Daniel Bryan, he said he want to stay. They took him off. He said he want to stay. Look, this is something other channels probably already reported on, but I actually knew this by my own research before, we sat and did this video, whatever. He asked for less house shows. They gave it to him.
Right.
So I don't know at this point, is it a money thing? Or is it okay, this is where we want your...
Whatever it is.
This is where we want you to go. Do you think the debate is when he's going to get the title? Do you think that's something that he is like steadfast on? Like, I want the title by this point, or I'm going somewhere else.